has a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Well, we get a first look at this Patriots offense, and, of course, leading them for his second season. Last year's Rookie of the Year runner-up out of Alabama, Mac Jones. They run with a fourth-year man. This is Damian Harris. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Throwing Jones. And right side, Henry's got it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's an okay hooked up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
This defense looking for an early start. This is third down and 6. Now Jones. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A run with a second-year man. That's Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off-play action. Jones. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Channing Tindall. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 25. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Harris showing off the elusiveness as he's in. Touchdown. Well, wherever he is on the field, he is certainly slippery with a football in his hands, and he proved it right there.
And normally moves like that aren't supposed to work this deep in the red zone because there's not enough space. Normally way more effective when you're working out in the open field. But here, incredible shiftiness, excellent contact balance, and he works his way into the end zone.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This one taken just inside the 10. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about a quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jones. And that's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And it was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They haven't made this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. It gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On first down, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level. I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. And lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
And deep to return it is Marcus Jones.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Patriots take over.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. They will play the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide.
Throwing on second down. Jones, and caught by Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And the perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Here's Jones on first down. He's got Smith here.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Strike, check, strike. Trail green. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense and QB Mac Jones running back out.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
From the 25 on second down, Jones. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. This offense on third down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Back to throw again. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
He's got room at the 30. It's a gain of 35. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself now just so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
Hurry!
And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
Here's Tua.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up. Let's go.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Tua, the final shot before half. And he's got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we go up to...
Looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On play action, here's Tua. Steps away. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen it.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, here this third quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a one-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourself to say, we got to go out there, maybe take a few chances and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From the 6.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
I'll definitely say that's what he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter. That return for 6 points. We now have a game again.
Extra point and good by Sanders. To the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away from the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And now out come the Patriots. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Jones, another shot here after the pick six. And this is Parker complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Throwing Jones. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Eligible receiver downfield.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Still first down.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. Now Jones. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Jacoby Myers really came into his own as New England's de facto #1 wide receiver last season. They led the Pats in catches and yardage and really showed what he can do as a top target and a safety net for his young quarterback.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Looking to throw. Jones. It's Myers again with another catch. Down inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft. And
he is in. Touchdown, New England. Alex Arma, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Folk, and they will take a 7-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Miami set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And going deep for Hill, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
Liam Eichenberg, second-round pick in 2021 from Notre Dame, the guilty party.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. Tua. And this one is incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here's Jones. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
New England trying to get a place on offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
From the 41, Jones. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar. 41 yards.
And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Tua sets up to pass it.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. 1st down, Miami.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Ready?
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Open man is Myers. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 30. 56 yards on the ground for him so far. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him. Bring it up 4th down.
Folks, kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And quickly, they get to the line. Tua to throw again. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. But being just short of midfield, they decided to... Shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to challenge. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Bradley Chubb came in and got him. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Again, it's Stevenson. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. This from 54 yards away. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And the lead will stay put at 17. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm him at all.
To his throw here, taken in by Gesicki. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Tua on 4th down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Running left is Stevenson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A nice stick and stop for a loss here from Jalen Phillips. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.